Hello, my beautiful friends, especially those of us who've seen a few seasons come and go, whose waistlines may have softened, whose knees remind us to sit a little slower, and whose closets still hold memories from decades past. Welcome to Golden Grace, where we celebrate timeless style, not passing trends. Today, we're having a gentle talk about pants, the kinds that lift us up, and the kinds that quietly let us down. So put on your coziest sweater, pour a warm cup of tea, and join me. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and comment with the city you're watching from. I'd love to know where my stylish sisters are tuning in from. One farewell to overly exaggerated bell-bottoms. Ah, bell-bottoms. They were once our ticket to feeling fabulous, swaying on dance floors, adding drama to every step, and turning heads without trying. But let's be honest, my dear friends, our bodies have changed since those groovy days. Many of us now have softer curves, shorter frames, and perhaps a bit less patience for clothes that make us feel weighed down or disproportionate. Those exaggerated flares, while full of character, can throw off the balance of our silhouette. They draw the eye downward and can make our legs appear shorter, our hips wider, and for those of us with tender joints or low energy days, they simply don't move with ease. It's not that we have to give up flare. We just need it to flatter, not fight us. That's why I recommend a more graceful solution. A soft flare starting gently at the knee. Picture a pair in a dark wash denim, with a smooth, uninterrupted line that elongates the leg and honors our shape. Add a crisp blouse tucked in just enough to define the waist, a light jacket thrown over the shoulders, and darling, you've got yourself a look that feels as good as it looks. Because true style, especially after 60, is never about reliving the past. It's about stepping forward, thoughtfully, beautifully, and always on our own terms. 2. Let go of loud embellished pants. Now let's talk about something we've all worn at some point. Those pants with glittery pockets, flashy rhinestones, or bold embroidery that once made us feel lively and fun. But over time, we start to notice they do more talking than we'd like, especially in places we'd prefer to keep subtle. As we age, our style matures, and many of us begin to favor quiet elegance over loud decoration. A sparkling pocket might catch the eye, but it can also distract from the graceful woman wearing it. Instead, opt for pants with refined touches. Think a soft crepe fabric, a subtle gold button, or even a gentle pinstripe. These details elevate without overwhelming. Paired with a silk blouse and simple flats, you'll feel polished, comfortable, and completely yourself. Because at this stage of life, my dear, we don't need sequins to shine. We already do. 3. Retire the super tight skinny jeans. Let's have an honest chat about skinny jeans. We wore them, we rocked them, and for a while, they made us feel fashion forward. But now, squeezing into something that hugs every inch just doesn't feel quite right anymore. For many of us, with changing curves, a little less joint flexibility, or simply more appreciation for comfort, those ultra-tight fits have lost their charm. You see, clothing should support you, not fight you. And those skin-tight jeans? They often require a wiggle, a shimmy, and a deep breath just to get on, let alone move through your day with grace. The beautiful solution? Straight-leg jeans. They offer structure without squeeze, elegance without effort. They follow the line of your leg without clinging, creating a smooth, flattering shape. Pair them with a soft blouse tucked in just slightly, add a belt if you like, and finish the look with comfortable flats or low-heeled loafers. Because, my dear, style isn't about tightness, it's about harmony. And the right fit doesn't just look better, it feels like a sigh of relief. 4. Say goodbye to frumpy pantacorts. Let's talk about those wide, shapeless pants that end somewhere around mid-calf. You know the ones. They promised comfort, but often left us looking and feeling a bit off. Many of us grew to love the breeziness of pantacorts, especially on warm days, but let's be honest, when they're too loose or hit at the wrong spot on the leg, they tend to shorten our frame and weigh down our look. For women like us, who may be petite or have a gentler waistline now, or simply want our clothes to help us stand tall with confidence, proportion matters. That's where the cropped straight-leg trouser comes in, a true game changer. Ending just above the ankle, it creates a clean vertical line that elongates the leg without sacrificing ease. Pair it with a flowy blouse or a fitted knit, and add a shoe that shows a bit of the ankle, a nude flat, a slingback, or even a dainty sandal. This one simple shift in length and shape can lift your whole silhouette. Because we deserve clothes that move with us, not against us. And darling, you'd be amazed at the difference a few inches can make. 5. Escape the wrinkled linen trap. Oh, linen, so breezy, so light, and yet, so unforgiving. How many times have we stepped out in a lovely pair of linen pants, only to find ourselves looking rumpled before we've even made it to the car? And let's not even talk about those moments when the sun hits just right, and suddenly your undergarments are on full display. We've all been there, haven't we? For those of us who value both grace and practicality, unlined linen simply doesn't do the job. The wrinkles, the transparency, the lack of structure, it can all leave us feeling more frazzled than fashionable. But don't worry, linen isn't off the table. The secret is in the fabric choice. Look for lined linen pants or linen blends that include viscose or cotton. These not only maintain that airy charm we love, but they resist wrinkles and drape in a way that flatters our maturing figures. Picture yourself in a soft beige pair, paired with a silk blouse and gold-toned flats. Add a wide-brimmed hat, and your garden party ready with zero fuss. Because at our age, clothing should work with us, not against us. And beautiful linen, when chosen wisely, can still be one of our summer best friends. 6. Ditch the low-rise pants. Remember the days when low-rise pants were all the rage? Oh, how we loved them in our younger years. But now, bending down or reaching for something in those ultra-low waistbands can feel more like a balancing act than a fashion statement. And let's be honest, they do our midsections no favors, especially now that our bodies have shifted, softened, and beautifully settled into this new chapter. Low-rise pants tend to cut the body in awkward places, drawing attention to the tummy and hips in ways that don't feel supportive or flattering. And who wants to spend their day tugging and adjusting just to feel covered? Instead, let's embrace pants that meet us where we are, literally. MidRise or high-waisted trousers offer gentle support and create a long, elegant line through the torso. They sit comfortably at the natural waist, smoothing rather than squeezing, and helping us feel secure no matter how we move. Try pairing them with a relaxed blouse, slightly tucked at the front, and a soft cardigan or a tailored blazer. You'll look polished, feel put together, and best of all, you won't have to worry every time you sit down. Because at this stage in life, confidence comes from clothes that fit our lives, not just our bodies. 7. Reframe cargo pants with giant pockets. Let's be real. Cargo pants with those oversized bulging pockets might be practical, but they rarely do our figures any favors. Especially for those of us who carry our strength and softness in our hips or thighs, those bulky pockets just add volume where we don't need it, and they can turn a smart outfit into something that feels bulky, and dare I say, a little sloppy. But if you love a hint of utility style, don't worry, you don't have to give it up, just refine it. Look for tailored utility pants with small, flat pockets that sit closer to the body. Go for soft stretch twill or smooth crepe fabrics that feel good on the skin and move easily with you. Pair them with a slim knit top or a gently draped blouse, and finish the look with loafers or sleek sandals. Suddenly, you have a modern, flattering outfit that nods to casual comfort without sacrificing sophistication. Because, my dear, just because we love a little practicality doesn't mean we ever have to give up polish. 8. Rediscover the charm of pull-on trousers. Let me tell you a little secret, my dear. One of the best wardrobe upgrades I ever made, especially after 60, was rediscovering pull-on trousers. Now I know what you might be thinking, pull-on, like the ones I wore decades ago for comfort, not style? But trust me, today's pull-on pants are nothing like those old stretchy slacks we wore just to get through the day. Modern pull-on trousers are sleek, stylish, and kind to our bodies. With no zippers or buttons digging in, they give us a smooth, uninterrupted line across the waist. A blessing for those of us with sensitive tummies or who just prefer a softer fit. And the waistband? It's wide, gentle, and supportive, almost like a little hug around the middle. Perfect for days when we want to look polished but feel like we're still in our pajamas, without anyone knowing the difference. Pair them with a tunic or structured blouse, and maybe even a monochrome top to match. That creates one long line from shoulder to toe. So flattering, so graceful. Because sometimes elegance doesn't shout, It just fits beautifully and makes life a little easier. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, just remember, you don't need to dress younger. You only need to dress wiser. You've earned the right to feel confident, comfortable, and absolutely radiant in your own skin. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and join our Golden Grace community. And don't forget to comment and let me know where you're watching from. See you next time, my friend, and until then, keep shining your beautiful light, exactly as you are.